What's going on, guys? Welcome to Gorilla X Retro Gaming. Now today I'm going to be reviewing my personal 35XX. Man, I love this. I love this system. And if y'all look at this case, you know, this case, I guess somebody printed this, and which it looks really nice, man. It came out really nice, and it actually has a couple different uses. They say it's a 3-in-1. I purchased this from Temu for about $18, 17 or $18, somewhere around up in there. But y'all know I'm really on making sure all my handhelds have covers, and you know, I usually have a cover for each of my systems. So anyway, so this one I purchased this a while back, and I've been having it probably about 2 or 3 weeks now, and I just keep this in one of my little bags that I carry to work and stuff like that. And but man, it, you know, but just look at the detail on this. This somebody thinking of this, man. This is a really nice deal. You can actually charge it while it's inside of the case. It's a flap open case. The part of the back is out. You know, now the reason why part of the back is out is because you can actually sit your handheld inside. You can actually stand it up, or you can lay it flat down and hold it like this, and I'll show this to y'all in a second. But I also wanted to show some of the games, look at some of the games that's on my system. But anyway, let's open this book up, and I'll just show y'all how this thing works if you've never seen this. And they're pretty popular, so but anyway, it opens that way. Your system goes down on the inside, and you see there's this I don't know what they call this stuff, but it's really soft, and that's where your screen fits in. Your screen just fits in it like this, just go in just like that. And actually, you would think that it would scratch your system up, but if you look at my system right here, there's no scratches. And I'll show some light. I'll put some light in there so you guys can see, but there's no scratches. You know, so I think this thing is really neat, man. And you know, this is really neat. So anyway, they actually make them for the Mayu Mini also, and you guys let me know in the description if you would like me to pick some of these up, and I can sell them to you guys, so you know, at least you wouldn't have to wait to get them from China, and you can get them from me for a few dollars, for a few dollars more. You know, I got my shipping, and then you'll pay the shipping, and then I'll have, you know, I got a few other things I have to pay for, like my boxes and stuff like that. So it wouldn't be much more than what you would get it for Temu. You just would get it a lot faster if it's something that you wanted. But if it's something like that y'all interested in, just let me know in the comments. So anyway, here's how this thing goes. So I was just showing you this here. See, it's Anbernic. Is made specifically for the RG35XX. Man, I love when that stuff is personalized like that. So one of the things you can do with it is you can stand your system up like this. You can stand it up like this. Now, I've seen other places where other signs where people had it. They have it just standing straight up, and I don't know. I guess my favorite way to use it is like this, right here. And the way they have it, man, it's really sturdy in there. I mean, you don't want to shake it too hard, because it will come out if you shake it too hard. But just to show you, it doesn't just come out. But what it does, man, is for people with big hands like myself. You know, and I know it's a lot of guys out there with those big hands and the big fat fingers, and hey, man, hey, all I can say is my wife likes it. You know, so here we go. So anyway, this is the RG35XX, and this is the case for it, man. Look, I recommend you guys getting one of these cases. You know what I'm saying? I recommend it if you have this system, or if you have the Mayu Mini. Now, I've been thinking about purchasing one for my Mayu Mini. It's the same price, so you can get. And then they actually have a couple other variations. They have some that look like a PSP, or a PSP controller, or not PSP, a PlayStation controller. It's got the little ends on it, and then you got the little stand. It's a 2-in-1 or 3-in-1, and it also stands up. and you can play. You know, you can put your system on the TV, and you can have it sitting to the side, and you know. So I mean, there's different little ways, but this is the way I love this like this. So anyway, let's look at some of the games on this 35XX, man. I love this little system. Okay, you got your Anbernic branding. Yeah. And actually, it doesn't even cover up the speaker, you know. And this and look, man, I know a lot of people like the garlic on their system. I had garlic on my system, and I said that in a previous video. I had garlic on it, man. I just didn't like it. It was too buggy, and I just was like, you know what, man, I'm just taking this off my system, and I'll just put my regular deal back on my system. You know, I rather it this way anyway. So let's look at some of the games they have on this thing. Your PS1 games. It says look like, let me see. They say 16. No. So it's a lot more than 16, and that's the one thing I wish they had. So anyway, let me see how many they have on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. 9 times 6, so it's probably 54 games, 54 PS1 games. I just said 9 times 6. So that's what you have on PS1. All of them have, you know, all of them pretty much is showing the, you know, it's got the box art for it, which I really like having box art. And of course, if you purchase the 35XX, and I actually have some for sale, if you purchase the 35XX, this is what you would get. So let's go to let me see something. Let me back out. Vertical Arcade. And this got look like 54 of them also. 54 games also for the Vertical Arcade. So it's basically a bunch of Vertical Arcade type. They just got them in a vertical row. And look, some of them don't have the box art, but that's okay. If you want to get the box art, you can actually get the box art. Just hook it up to your computer, and you can download it offline. CPS. Okay, I ain't gonna even tell y'all how many. It's a bunch. It's 3, 6, 9. Okay, so 9 times 19. So that's what you have. You're not 9 on each page times 19 pages. So you got a lot here, man. You got a whole lot here. Hold on, man. I know something right here. Got my little trusty calculator. My little trusty calculator here. 9 times 19, and you would get 171 CPS games. So you know, like I said, man, it's a lot. It's a lot on here, which is really nice. Neo Geo. Let's see. 16. So it has 144 Neo Geo games, which is a lot. So let's just look at. So you got Facebook. Oh my goodness. Hey, so y'all know Facebook must be on my mind, huh? Pushing my videos over there. FBA Hack. You got FBA Hack games. You got let's see what you got here. FBA Hack. You got 4. So you got 36 over here. Let's get out of there. Yep, let's exit. So you got 36, and let's back out. MAME. What is that? Is that 72? You have 72 on MAME. Excuse me. So, oh, see, I love this, man. Get your Contra and your Ikari Warriors. So, Game Boy Advance. Ooh, you got a bunch. But you know, this is not. Let me see. You have 909 Game Boy Advance games. So this, let me see. So Game Boy Advance 909. Let's back out of here. NES, my favorite. And they gonna have this is gonna be ridiculous. Which you know they only made 700 plus games. You know, for it. This saying 1359 on NES. And keep in mind, guys, it ships like this. It ships like this, so you really don't have to do anything. This one, for this system, you have 1500. See what was that? Super NES, Super NES. You got 1503 games, which is enough games, man, to be playing a long time. So let's see, 9. So this system here, you have 198 SMS. So you have 198, and you got Mega Drive. Let's see, go back. Mega Drive. Let's see. So you, let's see what we have here. So we got 639 on the Mega Drive. So you're really working with thousands of games, man. I mean, I tell you, Contra Hardcore. I like that Contra Hardcore. Get out of there. Get out of there. So yeah. So anyway, let's see here. I still get mixed up with this with the way the way the buttons is set up. So let's see, 35. You have 315 for Game Boy Color. 315. Yeah, 315. Game Boy. They have let's see. Game Boy, you have 405. You know, which is not bad. And actually, look, let me see something. They're definitely not in order. So yeah, they're not in order. So okay, so PC Engine, you have 81. Yeah, so you have 81 PC Engine games, and I think that's close to what that's kind of close to what I think the most games that they made for that system. Neo Geo Pocket. Let's see, Pocket Color. So Neo Geo Pocket Color is 45 games. You have 45 of them. Okay, and let's see, Game Gear. Let's see, Game Gear. You have 135. Game Gear, yeah, 135. So okay, so this one is what's WSC? Darn it, I don't know. I can't remember the name of this particular system. So you have 72. You have 72 games for this system. And then as soon as I get off the video, I'll know what it is. But anyway, so that's the games. So that's the game. You have thousands of games that this system comes with, guys. And the one thing I'll tell you, man, this thing hooks up to the TV flawlessly. You know, and I actually did a video with it on my computer screen through OBS and my capture card. But man, I tell you, this thing is really nice. Battery life, you get about 8 hours of battery life. And then just leaving it in the bag, because I hadn't touched this thing in probably, I don't know, probably a week and a half, and I didn't lose any batteries. So, you know, man, Anbernic makes some really good stuff, man. They make some really good stuff. But yeah. So like I said, man, y'all tell me what y'all think about this. And I just went over the games just to see what you know, just about how many games they had in each system, each emulator they had. And so you guys get an idea of what they have on the system if you don't already have it. So like I said, man, and also let me know if y'all like these cases. I'll pick a few up. You know, if you want to purchase them from me, that's cool. I usually can get it. I can usually ship it out next day. It'll be to you within 2 to 3 days. So Y'all let me know, and I'll leave everything in the description. Y'all leave some comments. Y'all like and subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all on the next video. Gorilla X Retro Gaming. I'm out.